Hello everyone, welcome back to Kicking It with Kira. I know it's been about a month, you 6-something subscribers. I do apologize. But, today we are doing story time with me. I'm not very special, so if you wanna, you can be playing a game or whatever and listening to this or whatever. But that is what we're doing today. There's chocolate. It's chocolate milk, but there's chocolate. That's embarrassing. It looks like Dookie. Try and mix it up a little. Loud. But it's a little better. I want to talk about my very first experience with... Okay, I'm going to backtrack a little bit first. I used to do a lot of online dating. Like a lot. And one day my mother talks me into joining this online dating account thing, making one on, it wasn't the one that's called Plenty of Fish. It was a different one, but either way it was a dating account. This dude had started talking to me almost right away after I created the account. And just to not pinpoint whether the fact you actually know this person or not, we're going to call him Sean. That's not his actual name, but that's what we're calling him. So after a while of talking to Sean, I noticed that he wasn't mentally there. Granted, I only have half a brain, so that didn't really bother me. But, oh my goodness, this boy. After a few months of dating and a few abusive, controlling signs, red flags that I saw, he decided that while I was at my best friend's place, my best friend is transgender. Like, I knew her when she was a he, and that's a whole nother topic for another video. But I'm hanging out with her. We're watching a movie. I actually had fell asleep watching this movie. We both fell asleep watching this movie. I was on the couch in her room, and she was on the bed. So, it wasn't like, I'm not a lesbian. And that is the impression that I am given now that I have the short hair, and my best friend was a male that is now a female, and, a whole bunch of mess. It was just a whole mess. So he breaks up with me thinking that I'm sleeping, like having relations with my transgender friend, whose man was sleeping right next to her while I was asleep on the couch. We all passed the hell out. We had a couple, I think we had a couple drinks too, but it was just a whatever, hang out, watch movies, do whatever kind of session with my friends. What you normally do with friends. But when he dumped me, I guess I didn't give him the reaction that he wanted. I just said, okay. I saw the red flags. I saw the signs that he was a nutcase. I was honestly going to break it off with him anyways. But he had the audacity to, after the breakup, after I was dropped off at my house, my apartment at that, with neighbors for miles, show up, he was stalking my apartment because I didn't give him the reaction that he wanted over Messenger. So as soon as I get into the door and Tiff, my friend, you'll have her actual name, Tiff, but as soon as she left, he showed up and he started, oh, I'm sorry, oh, this, oh, that, oh, I didn't really mean it. And when I told him, no, you broke up with me over Messenger and that's not cool, he got all offended, which started a massive fight, and which led to him trying to steal the chihuahua that he had gotten me for Easter. And I told him, it sounds like a threat now, but really, I am no stronger than than a kitten. And I'm saying that for example because my kittens are driving me nuts, scratching on anything they can get their little paws on. But I told him that I would hit him over the head with a little skillet. This is one of those, oh my goodness. It's a cookie skillet for a cookie. So, then he tried to say, because my mother's dog got out the apartment and jumped into his car all excited thinking she was going somewhere, he tried to say that I owed him money for touching his car. One, that car's a piece of shit. Two, I don't owe you anything. So, also excuse the language, please. I know children are probably listening, and a mother to a baby in heaven, plus I'm the oldest of 5. I do apologize ahead of time. But after a few days, after that fight, he not only football tackled me to the ground and hit me and did a whole bunch of other mess, knowing that I am disabled, knowing that I only have half a brain. He took me to court weeks later for stalking him, quote unquote, when he's the one that actually stalked me. He's the one that would drive past my house every day, threaten me and my family. He threatened to kill me. And I have this as proof. I still have all of this as proof. But, I can't, stragglies. But, after, during court, you know, I'm terrified. This is my first time in court. You know, I'm like, I didn't do anything. What the hell's going on? I had to go all the way to Colorado, back to Colorado, to tend to this court business. I was in the process of moving to another state. I was running because I was so afraid of him. And yes, I'll admit it. I was afraid of him. And he decided to blame me for all of the abuse that he did to me and the stalking and the threats to kill me and my family. All of that. And Sorry, I got hiccups. When he realized he wasn't getting his way, he decided to fake a seizure right in front of the judge, right in front of God and everybody. Yeah. And the whole time, I'm looking at him, and I'll admit it, it's funny now that it's all over. But, I was thinking, God, I hope that is an actual seizure, because once we're done here, your ass is grass. I'm from Georgia, and you don't mess with one of my family members without getting the entire 20 to 38 freaking family members on top of your ass. Literally. That's how a close-knit Georgia family is. But they threw out the case, and I had to literally sit there and wait until they escorted him off the property for my own safety, because he was having a toddler temper tantrum from hell. Oh my goodness. Let's just say, after that, after court, after everything, I stuck to my plan and I still left. Years later, I get a message from Sean, and he's apologizing. He has this new quote-unquote girlfriend now, and how he wants to be friends and put all of that under the bridge because he's already been to jail for it and all this, that, and the other. Everything was fine and dandy. We were talking. Everything was fine. Yeah, I decided after 2 years of despising the one that hurt me the most to give him the benefit of the doubt. Sorry. It's like almost 4 a.m. here. I don't sleep. So, but I get a message from his girlfriend one day. And his girlfriend was rude right off the bat. This girl is so insecure that she wanted me to take pictures that I had of me and her man down off of Facebook. Facebook is nothing but trouble, you guys. Yeah. But, so I was like, okay, you know what? No harm. I don't know why you're this insecure about other people having from 2017 pictures with your now boyfriend. It's whatever, I'll take them down. And she said, and I'm gonna quote this because this is exactly what she said. Good, you better. So after a few days, I waited and waited and waited. Still didn't take those pictures down. And she said, I noticed you haven't taken those pictures down yet. When are you going to do that? And I immediately said, if you're that insecure, you shouldn't even have a boyfriend. And then I blocked her. So that is basically the first story. I'm sorry, it's funny now to me because I've never, ever, until 2017 and back, because I was with him for almost a year, but I have never met an abusive, stalking, freak show of a person who would date an insecure, fat lump of lard. And I can't say much. I'm fat. I'm disabled. I'm a freak too. But that's not the point. This girl couldn't even fit through my doorway. But that's just me. That's just me being in. I am insecure about my weight, but I barely fit through that doorway. Okay, whatever. I hope you liked this, and I hope that you will like and subscribe, and if you want to see more, if you want to hear more, see more, whatever, just leave a comment in the description thingy. The description's mine, that's my thing. I'm laughing at the fact that of the story, just remembering it all. It's funny now. Although it's not, because I am a victim of abuse, but for me, because I do only have half a brain and we don't know how long I have, I am trying to be more positive about things and breathe. If you know what I mean, just take everything in and let it out. So I will see you guys later. This is Kicking It with Kira signing off. Bye.